Hello everybody and welcome to Tech in 5 Minutes. Today we are talking about the anatomy of a software design document, which provides a productive output of creative solutions. Watch this video to find how the Jelvix team creates this document step by step. On our channel, we share thoughts on recent developments in the tech industry. Subscribe not to miss new videos. So, what is the purpose of a software design document? It describes the product characteristics, architecture, functional and non-functional requirements. Moreover, it specifies the responsibilities of team members in terms of accomplishing these goals. We are excited to share the Jelvix team's experience in making a software design document. What is the structure of a software design document? Each section typically features goals and their detailed description, and the simpler the statements are, the better. Keep watching to review the structure. So, in the introduction, we briefly describe the structure of the document and its assets. We define the purpose of the document, the scope to set the requirements for the software, target audience, definitions, acronyms, and abbreviations to list the terms with their descriptions, and references to list examples. In the overview, we list the main points that will be discussed throughout the document. An executive summary describes the goals, objectives, and strategy of the project. The next section is System Overview, where we describe the functionality and interface of the product and main user activities. Accordingly, the structure of the System Overview consists of a short description of the product, a list with key features, main user activities, the description of subsystems, and the description of additional functionality and design. Here, we also suggest reading our guide on product development lifecycle. Find the link in the description box. The Future Contingencies section contains a plan that describes risks and their estimated costs, and it is probably one of the most valuable sections. Do you agree? Share your thoughts under the video. The next section is Document Organization. Here we advise to describe which document organization systems you will use during the project, define requirements, wiki storages, libraries, and official product docs, and establish entities responsible for creating and maintaining the documentation. Design Guidelines section is a central part of the software design document, where we define design requirements and responsible team members to represent dependencies and risks. Among its areas, we determine roles, responsibilities, system assumptions. We predict use cases, identify key components and features, and list best practices for building functionality. We also determine constraints that prevent it from achieving these goals, list system dependencies, and project risks. The next section includes design considerations, which always surround the process and need to be considered early on. Among them are operational environment, development methods, and architectural strategy. The System Architecture and Architecture Design section is the next one. This is a vital segment of a software development plan. A diagram demonstrates software layers and building blocks in a way that's clear even to the stakeholders with no development background. You can see the example right now. The next point to describe is hardware architecture. The description usually includes the list of hardware and its requirements and a strategy for working with it. In records management, you should list which systems, tools, and algorithms the system should use to process and store documents. And finally, we move on to Design Specification. This section covers many design aspects, such as business requirements that must be focused on users' expectations from the product, competitive advantages, and budget constraints. In creating database design, it is important to decide between relational and non-relational models. Check out our blog post to learn more. And the last point is user interface design. For user interface documentation, you need to analyze each feature and determine how users can achieve their goals. And that's it. A well-written software design document lays the foundation for mutual understanding of the product's goals, a productive search of creative solutions, and smooth executions. This video was prepared by the Jelvix team. We provide software development, UI/UX design, and testing services to top brands worldwide. Find our contact details in the description box. Thank you for watching this video. We share the experience of software development processes and help them transform. So, make sure to subscribe not to miss a single video. And don't forget to like this video and press the bell button. Bye for now.